Good morning. Today we're starting off early at 8 o'clock on Saturday, 25th. Oh no, isn't today the 26th? Yeah, today's the 26th of January. Feliz belated cumpleaños to the one celebrated 2 days ago. Blessings and wishes to you from Mr. Cortez. Cesarrucho, sí. Algo se te ofrece. Porque yo no sé qué se te pudiera antojar. Para que puedas estar a gusto. Especialmente tan tempranito como el día de hoy. Go, con esta guara. Ahorita le vamos a comer al César, ¿ok? Pero que esté tranquilo. Nice, Stanton Lanier. Haven't had my tea yet, but just want to start reading so I can get going with the day. I want to get out to the project and begin to finish. But yesterday was really in the really meditation of his word, and I was just thrilled at how close he draws to us when we sincerely are looking for his will. And it kind of gives me the thoughts of not fairy tales. I mean, yeah, some fairy tale stories, folklore, some of these mythological stories that much of them took place. You know, I think they sold us history, the real life history, in fairy tales, because there was stories of Jack and the Beanstalk from when I was growing up, and I always just kind of thought, not that I knew what they were about, but it was almost like, why would they? I mean, I see the imagination, the creative sense of writing a story, but to think that this imaginary creative story of somebody's imagination had to do with something of real history, because from Snow White to any fairy tale, you know, Rumpelstiltskin, The Fish in the Sea, all these stories that were relevant in my mind back when I was reading these stories in elementary. I was somehow just not convinced that these stories had any validity in my head. I mean, I get it, being creative, but these stories had to do with beginning to train to idolize, and being on this side of the matrix now, awaken, and not only awaken to the lie that America is sharing to the masses, but now it's almost like they knowingly know that we're out here awakened and sharing. But now it's like, yeah, let them know. The secrets are going to be known anyway. There's so many people in these city areas that are just blind and have no clue that their football loving world that they've served for 40, 50 years isn't going to get them any single credit in the knowledge of who and why are we alive and who are we here for and what are we here for and what is the purpose. And I aim to be the weirdo out there. I aim to be the weirdo out there. It just kind of says, look, not only is America lying to you, but then there's that one who's governing America. Huh? What? What are you talking about? You mean all that pyramid stuff and all those conspiracy theories? Don't tell me you're one of those, dude. I don't know. Maybe I need to get back to California for, I think it's a 30th anniversary of high school reunion, if I were to have graduated there. Meow, meow, meow. And to share. Wow, mírenlo, César Rucho, ya anda alarmado. Uy, ¿sabes qué te dije, César? Te dije que te iba a contar un chisme, ¿verdad? César Rucho. Ven, te cuento un chisme. Puede que sea un chisme, pero es un chisme que no es chisme todavía. César, creo que hay ratones en la van. Ajá. Ya vino, está aquí atrás de mí. Uy. Hey, César Rucho, no estés presumiendo. Yo digo que hay ratones en la van, porque como a veces deja croquetas ahí de sus galletas. Y ayer que fui a buscar algo vi un ratón, pero de acá de granja, de acres de terreno, son ratones limpios, no comen mugre, comen lo que deben de comer, para lo que fueron diseñados. Así que tal vez te toque cazar unos ratoncitos ahí en la van, César Rucho. Sí, me andan mirando ya travieso. Así que tú los vas a tener que buscar, ¿ok? Pero bueno, así que la otra mentira es de que el diablo no existe y lo que estás haciendo o lo que no estás haciendo aún te va a dejar entrar al cielo. Y eso es totalmente mentira más grande. Así que vamos a tener que terminar esto rápido. En inglés. Are we beginning to command? Are we beginning to commend ourselves again? Or like some, do we need letters of recommendation to you or from you? You yourselves are our letter, written on our hearts, recognized and read by everyone, since it is plain that you are Christ's letter, produced by us, not written with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God, not on stone tablets, but on tablets that are hearts of flesh. We have this kind of confidence toward God through Christ, not that we are competent in ourselves to consider anything as coming from ourselves, but our competence is from God. He has made us competent to be ministers of a new covenant, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills, but the Spirit produces life. Now, if the ministry of death, chiseled in letters on stones, came with glory, so that the sons of Israel were not able to look directly at Moses' face because of the glory from his grace, a fading glory, how will the ministry of the Spirit not be more glorious? For if the ministry of condemnation had glory, the ministry of righteousness overflows with even more glory. In fact, what had been glorious is not glorious in this case because of the glory that surpasses it. For if what was fading away was glorious, what endures will be even more glorious. Therefore, having such a hope, we use great boldness, not like Moses, who used to put a veil over his face so that the sons of Israel could not look at the end of what was fading away. But their minds were closed. For to this day, at the reading of the old covenant, the same veil remains. It is not lifted, because it is set aside only in Christ. However, to this day, whenever Moses is read, a veil lies over their hearts. But whenever a person turns to the Lord, the veil is removed. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. We all, with unveiled faces, are reflecting the glory of the Lord and are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory. This is from the Lord, who is the Spirit. Chapter 3. Gotta go. Don't want this battery to run out and need a shut off. Blessings. Awesome Customs out. Life on Stage Ministries coming at you. Jesus is Lord.